How you doing? I might stop laughing though. It's not funny. This is a very serious moment. It's week 2 of lockdown. And y'all laughing? There's no time to laugh. Some serious game right here. This is where they divide the weak from the strong, or a weak. I don't know. They say sleep is for the weak. Me, personally, I'll say I would sleep for a week. So, would you look at that?
This is where times and entertainment becomes difficult. So let's talk business. Yeah, it's actually surprisingly week 2 of lockdown. So it's currently the 4th of April, which is like day 8 or 9, I don't know. I lost count by day 2. Because time is irrelevant, says Einstein, I think. I saw that in a movie. Tell me in the comments if you know the name where that comes from. I would be very impressed and very happy. But anyway, so what I'm going to do in this video is basically just give the highlights of my week 2. Just thank you so much for the amount of support you guys have been showing me, and I don't think this would have been possible if it wasn't the little bit of a passion that God put in my heart for videography or vlogging or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, see ya! I just thought I would share my methods on staying motivated. I'm gonna start off with dopamine. So dopamine is a hormone that makes us happier as human beings. So let me put it into perspective. Have you ever set a goal for a day and be like, okay, I'm gonna reach this goal today, and then you went out and did it and you achieved that goal and you were just like, yes, that's dopamine being released into your body. That's what dopamine does. It releases a hormone that makes us happier and more motivated. It motivates you to seek out more goals daily and to achieve more goals on a regular basis and to actually make it worthwhile. So that's why people always tell us when we're setting goals for school, for university, for whatever you have to do, they tell us to set small goals that you can see, that you can envision. It's reachable goals that do that, because as soon as you reach the small goal, the goal that's in front of you, it just comes naturally like, yes, I just want to do some more. I just want to achieve more and more and more. So I'm going to use the example I did the other day with the little run you guys saw. So I ran for 40 minutes up and down a 35-meter driveway. So it's 35 meters to the gate and 35 meters back. So it's a 60-meter run basically. So I basically had to touch the gate 7 times and back to reach 500 meters. Goal for the day was 5Ks that I had to run. So I was like, okay, 500 meters is seven laps, if you want to say. And that it's not that difficult to achieve 7, because as soon as it gets double digits, it becomes more out of reach. So I set up a goal for, okay, let's touch this gate 7 times. And after the 7 times I hit 500 meters, I was like, wow, that was a quick, easy 500 meters. Let me do it another time. And I ended up on 1K after 15 touches on the gate. And I just had to do that 5 times, and I was like, wow, this is actually really easy. In the end of the day, I touched the gate at least 75 times to get up to 5Ks. And 75 compared to 7 is way different. You feel like 75 is never going to be achieved, and then you achieve it by doing 7 by 7 by 7. So yeah, this is my little bit of pointers on how to stay motivated every day and get little releases of dopamine. But please be warned, dopamine is very addictive. So small things you can do to motivate yourself every day is literally number one is to just wake up and make your bed. It feels like you took responsibility of something that is basically yours. It's my bed, so I want to make it because I'm responsible for keeping it clean, because I am a hygienic person and I like being clean. It only leads to having a better start to the day because there's already a little set of dopamine. And another thing I want to add is, in the previous video I mentioned the Bible verse, Luke 16 verse 10, that says, whoever can be trusted with very little can be trusted with much. So if you are taking responsibility over the little things like your bed, God will entrust you with so much more. That's why making bed to me personally is essential, because I take responsibility over my own life, over my own well-being, if you want to put it like that. Number 2 is to make goals for each day in a checklist form, meaning like a to-do list. So as soon as you get that and you achieve that little goal, it just comes back to achieving goals. You achieve a goal and you just all of a sudden get happy and you get motivated to do more. Checklists that you do, like doing laundry or whatever, helping around the house, mopping the floors, small things. And then number 3 is to exercise daily or every second. To just get outside or to train every second day is good, because you get outside your house, which is in your yard, not outside your yard. You get outside in your backyard and you just get your heart rate up. You can play with the dog, you run up and down. So when you get your heart rate up, your heart becomes stronger and it starts pumping more and more blood into your body, which helps your body. The more oxygen you get to your brain and to your body, which in the bigger picture helps you become more creative, you become less tired, you become more motivated. You start doing more because you're more creative, you think of more things innovatively. And number 4, just to say the best for last, is to basically start off your day with God. I can personally testify from this. I like waking up early mornings because there's a saying that said, if something really mattered to you, you would do it between 4 and 6. I wake up, I get up, and I go downstairs. I just sit down, I put some instrumental worship music on, and I just leave it, and I just experience God through that, and listening to nature and just feeling refreshed from the start of the day. I feel like waking up early in the morning when everybody is still asleep is a good time, because then you can actually experience nature and experience God's creation in nature. And you just get to experience the greatness and the power of God. And you can spend the time in worship, in prayer, in conversation with God, in His Word, because His Word is the most stable, is the only thing that is stable in this world. There's a Bible verse that says the wise man builds his house on stone and not on the sand. And God is the only stone basically in our lives, because it's the only thing that's stable enough to never be moved. So God is the only thing that is stable in our life. He's the rock at the bottom. I love this quote. Sometimes you will hit rock bottom to realize God is the rock at the bottom. And that's where you build your house on. That's my challenge for you guys. I just want to remind you of the four things? The 4 tips on how to stay motivated is to just start off making your bed, because you're taking responsibility over small things so that you can be entrusted with much in your latter years. And then to make a to-do list every day, just to say, yes, I'm going to do this, and achieve those goals, to stay motivated to achieving those goals. And if you don't achieve it that day, you can just move on to the next day and be more intentional with it. And then the third one is just to exercise daily, just so you can be more creative and more motivated daily, because you're actually starting to live healthier. And then number 4 is to go out or wake up earlier, to spend more time with God and more intentional time with Him. You intentionally invest into Him because He always wants to invest into you. So go out there and enjoy it. I hope you achieve all your goals that you set out, and that it's really an amazing week for the next lockdown. I just want to add something on concerning what happened last night. Last night, Mr. President Ramaphosa addressed the nation and he announced that lockdown will be extended by an extra 2 weeks. So it's basically a restart. It's season 2 of lockdown. So it's the next 3 weeks from the 10th of April onwards for 3 weeks. So the thing I wanted to say is that it takes 21 days to create a habit. You can start now by creating this habit of making your bed every day and taking responsibility for your own things. And straight back to the video. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and that I just want to thank you for spending your time here actually and being willing to listen to my thoughts during lockdown week 2. It's been a struggle and I think I'm going a little crackhead because I can't flip and start playing with a pen. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I just want to thank you for being you and willing to listen and willing to change and being willing to be teachable. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, comment, share with all your friends. Next up is a couple of bloopers. I'm gonna put it this way. Either way, I'm gonna put it on. So I hope you enjoy the bloopers, and yeah, see you in the next one. Peace. Because disgusting. Okay, 7 times.
Don't send help, send people. I need people. I'm an extrovert. Without people, I'm not functioning.
What's poppin'? It's your nah. Stop your shit though. What's up? It's your boy. I didn't want to say that. Yes. It's very frustrating. But we can work with it. Start first.